Event in Pokemon GO, and although we haven't done a little bit of a vlog yet, but today this is what we're going to try and hunt down, because we've got boosted Zorua, a little cheat there. I've got my XXL shiny Pumpkaboo on it. It doesn't guarantee XXL Zoruas every single time, but the majority of the time it seems to still be working, so it does fluctuate between small ones and large ones. Can we get a shiny on this first check with you, because I still need this one. It is boosted for this Halloween Part 1 event. Unfortunately, that one is not shiny. We are going to do the research tickets. Thank you, Randy, for the gifted ticket. And thanks to my man, Zumori, as well, for the other gifted ticket. We've got two, a $5 and a $2 ticket. And we're going to be hunting that elusive shiny Zorua. We're also going to pop a daily incense, see if we can get ourselves something good. We're going to do the same route that we took. We're trying to find those spots for those glaring birds. Pumpkaboo, again, over there. Love seeing the shinies in the wild. Just need that blue, shiny tint. Loving all the XXL goodness as well. Is this going to be the one that shines for us? Come on, boosted shiny. No, you are not. We're also going to talk about Gigantamax on this little vlog. Listen, I am a rural player. You all know that. You watch my vlogs. I'm not going to be as cutting for the reasons you probably think I would be. You know, it's easy to say, oh, I can't get enough people and all that, blah, 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 blah. It's a new format to the game, but I'm going to talk about what I think they could have done better to implement Gigantamax to give us a better chance in preparation for it, because I've seen some horror stories on the first day of the release of this new form of Pokemon in the game, but we're not going to jump into that straight away. We're going to focus on Halloween. How good does the game map look when it's like that? I need to do another raid as well, because Morpeko is locked behind 2 raids. So let's start the premium timed research with you, and let's see what we get from this. Because there's a Pumpkaboo. Let's go top one on the costume party. These are all going to be costume ones. Vulpix has been in the game before. We'll check the third costume one with you. That is a wild Pikachu with the witch's hat. It is lovely being down by the canal today. We've got someone having a little canoe next to me there. Clocks went back as well today, so we're feeling a little bit more awake for the time it actually is. But it was nice waking up and having a bright morning. That one's not very good. It's also the 27th today. Magical things happen on the 27th. My lucky number, as you all know. Oh, Wild Drift Blim. Still need that one, actually, as a shiny costume. Believe it or not, that one's been around a little while. It's been out a couple of years now. Memories of 22 in Liverpool chasing that one. So that one is not shiny. And now we're going to keep moving, because that daily incense needs to have us moving. Let's go one of these ones down here. Costume shiny now. That's a Pumpkaboo. Let's go second one on this list now. And that's Piplup with the mischievous Halloween costume. Right. Nearly through these costume ones. Froakie, brand new shiny costume released for this event. It is going to be taking part in the Spotlight. The Mystery Spotlight out on the 29th of October, which is this Tuesday. That is going to have Rowlet and Froakie with their costumes. They can be evolved as well. There was speculation they could be evolved, but it's been confirmed. So that is the 29th, the Mystery Spotlight Hour. Another Pumpkaboo. We've got the final 2 checks, the final 2 costume checks, and that is Rowlet with the new costume. These are cute designs. Got to say, I do like them. Cute. They're meant to be spooky and mischievous, aren't they? They're meant to be scary. That is going to be the second one. So yeah, 29th of October. Spotlight Hour double mystery goodness. They are the ones we're going to be chasing. Right, we're nearly done of the premium time costume checks. This is the final one. Pumpkaboo again. Right, eyes on the prize. 2 premium battle passes. 5,000 XP. And the final encounter is with Gengar with the witch's hat. Probably the hardest shiny to check, that one is. It isn't shiny for us, but it's been caught first ball. So thank you for behaving, Gengar. We do appreciate that. A little bit of Aurora time. Use my last 35 Dialga candies. That's commitment. So we'll try and get the most out of this walk here. I've got a feeling we should be able to get something. Well, we've only got 30. We're going to have that amount of time, aren't we, to get it. So let's keep an eye on that. We're going to jump through the Morpeko onesie premium timed research as well. This is going to give us a nice lure module, 2 silver pineapps, and this is the encounter with a wild Pikachu with said witch's hat. So that is that part done. 500 XP and 500 Stardust. And Willow says, thank you. Which direction do you think we should take? Hungry mode or full belly mode? Well, on the Incense podcast, check that out. Ian references me being hangry, and I do get hangry. So we're going to go down the hangry mode path. What happens there? Oh, Morpeko onesie premium hangry mode. The daily incense. Yeah, the daily incense brings in potentially a Pumpkaboo shiny, which could be a Zorua. So let me know in the comments below. Have you got lucky with shiny Zorua yet in Pokemon Go? Has this event boosted it enough for you to get the shiny? Well, you've already got one anyway and you didn't need one, but that one unfortunately is not shiny, and that one is a 157 CP. So as we stand here and we come up to Gigantamax Blastoise, yes, it's not hard to see I am the only trainer here. And that isn't necessarily my issue with the way that Gigantamax has been introduced into Pokemon Go. I think the designs look great. I think, unfortunately, in terms of what they do in the game, it's very limited, even if you get them. So, do you know what? That's kind of, well, for people that want to get everything in the game, okay, I understand there's a bit of FOMO there, but I also see that they're quite limited with what they can actually give you in terms of game experience. However, my biggest issue with this is I've heard loads of stories on the day that these were released of communities getting together, unable to actually raid them. And that was down to numerous things. Okay, first thing was being the numbers of people who were required to take them down. But it was quite obvious that actually you need to spend quite a bit of mega money or game currency or mega particles to get your Dynamax Pokemon you've collected up to this point up to a level that gives you a chance to battle them. And the stronger your Dynamax Pokemon are, the better chance you've got to take them down. You're more equipped. I think that's probably the wording that I would use. And that's my biggest issue with this, is that when groups have managed to get sort of 30 to 40 people together, people have actually not realised this, tried to do the raid, got quite disheartened, and actually didn't want to spend the money on buying mega particles to quite boost them up. Then you've got the mega particle limit, which are the 3 mega particles you can get. So obviously then you're driven into that area of paying for them. And actually, once you've got people together and then you've got people that want to pay for the mega particles, you actually find that people don't want to do more than maybe 1 or 2. And then the whole thing falls apart again. So you've got a massive group of people together and then they've all gone after 1 or 2, which isn't good for people that have joined it at a later stage or people that didn't catch one. The flee rate was quite high from what I've heard as well. So anyway, in short, my issue with Gigantamax at the moment is there wasn't enough tutorials about it before it was released. The numbers I get, it needs to be a challenge. Okay, maybe open up a little bit more in the game. That might make more people want to do it. But like myself here, I'm not going to be able to do a Gigantamax battle at the moment. I make peace with the fact that maybe they haven't got enough people to do it with, but I think the fact they didn't teach people enough or give people enough information before they released them is one of the biggest issues there. But anyway, that's my rant on Gigantamax. The rule guy here, he's not going to be able to take down this Blastoise, unfortunately. Am I annoyed? Yes, I am. But hey, let's face it. They need to be tougher to take down. And maybe a little bit more education would have helped people relieve some of the frustrations. But I don't subscribe to the fact that you could have 30 people plus taking part in one of these and you still couldn't take it down. That feels really, really glitchy. And I appreciate that people say that Dynamax Pokemon will get stronger as you do more raids and that, but there should have been more emphasis on that in the lead up to this one, outside of the research tasks that have been in the game. You need to be doing all the Dynamax raids you can, and you need to be doing them now. And you need to do as many as you can, get as many Mega Particles by doing it, and then put them into your best Dynamax Pokemon, power them up, because then you're better equipped for then the groups of 25 plus who have got a fighting chance. Because I've seen people in groups of 20 take them down, but everyone had the right move sets and had spent the time doing it with the in-game amounts available to them. So anyway, that's my take on it, Gigantamax. A little bit annoyed, but I think they could have done better with the introduction of teaching people to get more prepared for it. Let me know what you think about that. Another Zorua check, you're going to hear that. Or you've heard that quite a few times today. Can this be the one that gives us the shiny Zorua? Come on, blue ball, preempting the shiny Zorua. Oh, is it? No, it's not. Another pesky shiny Pumpkaboo in the wild. It's huge. Can this be the huge blue, cyany blue, shiny Zorua? Come on. We have probably checked, I'd say, over 100 on this event so far, and I mean it. It's been a real slog. But Zorua, again, is not in there as shiny, unfortunately. Another wild Pumpkaboo just sitting there chilling with its lovely purple attire on it. Is this going to be the one? Is this going to be? I ask this question every single time we click on one of these potential Zorua checks or potential shiny Zorua checks. Is this the one? Stay bluey purple. Follow. Yes! 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 It's happened! Oh my days! Yes! And that is why this game is so good when things like this happen. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's a 15-1-10. 27th. I've got my first shiny Zorua. Yes! Oh, get in there. This is why it's getting outside, playing this game on a lovely day like this. What a lovely morning. When stuff like that happens, it really, really does make it worthwhile. Shiny Zorua at 850. And this is what I mean. Even though I've got the XXL Pumpkaboo, it's just disappeared. I just lost a Pumpkaboo. Typical vlogging creator error there, clicking off it, but it disappeared. But we've just got a shiny Purloin in the wild, so that's pretty cool. First wild shot. I've been attacked by a dog, look there. Not attacked, I've been what's the word I'm going to use? Been distracted by a dog, that I should say. A lovely dog at that. So there we go. As we see a dog, we get a shiny cat. That is how it kind of works. So we've got a shiny Zorua and a shiny Purloin today on the 27th, which is pretty cool. We've explored 2 kilometres as well. That's quite nice. So what we're going to do, we're going to collect those if we can. Yes, we can, because like I said earlier, we need to spend these mega particles. These are the things we need to do to get our Dynamax Pokemon up to a level we can join other people then in taking part in these Dynamax raids. I see you, Dwebble, hiding behind those leaves. And Gothita, still a shiny we need. But we are now going to do the Spiritomb challenge. So I need shiny Spiritomb. And I think, well, that's the first male Frillish that we've actually seen in this event. All female Frillish for this event with the wild spawns. But I believe that Spiritomb is going to be in here. Like I said, I'm playing this a little bit behind time to most of you. And there's Morpeko. There we go. Well, this is going to be a dex entry for me. I don't know why I've just put a raspberry on that. I don't know if this is any good. But there is Morpeko. Morpeko is locked behind the Win 2 raids as part of this Halloween Part 1 event. But let's just get you in there. You are the dex entry. There we go. There's Morpeko. Is it any good? I don't know. Let's check it. Battle only form. It will change in battle. We won't talk about that mechanic on this vlog. 11, 14, 15. So that is good. That's ticked off. So, Spiritomb challenge. We've got 3 more encounters. Sableye, which is usually a right little monkey to try and catch. So let's just go top one now. I think we're going to get this encounter with Spiritomb right at the end of this stack. That is another female Frillish, so we will catch these. These are helping us with progress as well on the second timed research pathway task with Morpeko, and this will be the final one. I'm hoping, well, we get a Ghastly encounter, which obviously Dynamax Ghastly is out in the game at the moment. Got myself a good one of that, actually. I've fully evolved that one to Gengar. Again, working on these mega particles to keep adding on to it because we need to do it as well with my Beldum that I got. I'm going to show you that in a little bit, actually, what I've done with my Dynamax Pokemon so far. This is for basic beginners. There'll be more experienced trainers that will be going, Mark, you know, that isn't how you do it, but this is what I'm doing with it. So this should be the encounter with Spiritomb. There we go. We get 1 encounter. And again, another year passes by and I haven't got the shiny Spiritomb. Only because it's quite tranquil and you only see my face on vlogs. This is the view in front of me right now. And I wanted to share that with you. And also I just need to feed my buddy in AR mode for the 10th time to complete that little part on the timed research. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now beyond the camera. But you can see it now. There I am. Get out there, explore. What a beautiful day. If ever there was a reminder that winter is around the corner, this is it. Sir Toddle appearing on the daily incense. And as we see if we can get that second shiny Zorua, that would be amazing. But yeah, what a lovely moment, actually. Just as I was sharing that moment with you, we were then sharing that moment together. It was actually really quite nice. And can we get ourselves... Oh, imagine that. There's a blackbird's just there. It feels like a Disney film this morning. It's good. This clock going back has really thrown everybody a curveball. It's nice to be up earlier than we probably would normally be. But now we are, where are we on this research task? The Morpeko onesie premium timed. We've got to send a few more gifts. If you're getting gifts from me, it's because of this. And there's another Morpeko. Now, I need to pine up these because these, I think it's going to be very difficult to get the candy for these. Don't know how that's going to work. Don't really know how the GBL mechanic's going to work, but I'd imagine we need to power these up as and when we need to use them. This one, I think, is worse. It is worse than the one we got beforehand. That I do know. Let's just check another one, and then we'll do the rest of them in a little bit, because I do want to break these up a little bit. Yeah, Sableye. Yeah, let's catch that one off camera, because you're going to be a little monkey to catch. Another shiny Pumpkaboo means that this is going to be another chance of getting Zorua. Can this one be the second shiny one? Oh, I've got a feeling. Now, come on. It can't happen again, can it? Come on, go purple to blue. Go blue to blue. Go blue to blue. Well, I am absolutely gobsmacked. That is phenomenal. Look, that is the second one that we've got. And that is a 4, 10, 15. Double shiny Zorua on the 27th. Does it get any better than that? And it's an XXL one again. I don't think it does. I cannot believe that. There's me going, and it's worked again. That's absolutely crazy. Let's evolve one of these in a bit. What luck. We are nearly at the end of this adventure. What a lovely day. We're going to finish this Morpeko research line, and that gives us another encounter with Froakie. I'm looking forward to that spotlight out on the 29th, this Tuesday. Should be good fun to have a go at trying to get one of those shinies. Hopefully they'll become more available. At the moment, just locked behind the ticketed research. We'll see those more in part 2. Oh, there is another Spiritomb encounter. Okay. Well, that has caught me off guard, and that one was an 864, but still not shiny, unfortunately, for this trainer. Next check is a Rowlet with the hat again. So let's quickly round this one out then, and then we're going to get ourselves the onesie, the hand. Oh, another Spiritomb encounter. Didn't expect that. That's 2 in that research line, but sadly not a shiny one, 860. The final one. We're going to get the onesie, we're going to get the Poffin. Oh, a Poffin, can't wait. This is the final encounter, and it's another Morpeko, and that one is awful. That is a 799 one. I can tell that from the CPs we've had already. Well, I'm S427. I hope you enjoyed this Halloween part 1 adventure with me. We got very, very lucky today, but we're going to do an evolution before we wrap this one up, because I want to do my Zorua. I want to evolve Zorua and complete the family as part of this one, because that feels like it's only right to do that. These are the 2 that we caught today. 916, I think, is the best one there. Let's just check that one. Yeah, they're both XXL, which is quite nice, actually. So let's evolve this one. Oh, it feels good. This is something that I really, really wanted to achieve today before we got out. I cannot believe we've done it. It has been a lovely little summer's autumnal day. And there we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Finally, Zoroark is done. Finally, Zoroark? Zoroark? I don't know. Tell me. But there we go. It's in. Shiny. XXL looks a lot bigger, actually. JT Valor showed it in comparison to sizes. But yeah, it is solid. Love that. What a successful day. Right, before we wrap this one up, what am I doing with Dynamax? I think we spoke about that earlier. So we know Gigantamax isn't going to be accessible for trainers like myself at the moment. Even the likelihood of getting 10 people together is very far-fetched, excuse the Pokemon GO reference. But what I am doing is that I've only kept the best ones of each one that we've got so far, and I've just been evolving them as we go along. Hence my Stardust has dropped to about 6.1 million. I had about 7.5 million beforehand. All I'm doing is I'm working on powering them up bit by bit. So, I mean, I'm just spending my MP, really, my particles. And I'm just going to keep doing it, and then hopefully we'll get them to a point where they might actually be good. And, well, I'm going to use these in battles. But, yeah, these are all the ones I've got so far. I've only kept 11. And you can see there that when you Dynamax them, all I'm doing is working on them. That's all 111s. That one, I haven't done anything with it yet, really. 211 Metagross. That was actually a half decent one. But that's all I'm doing, basically. I've kept my best ones. I'm not going to fully evolve them unless I get a better one on some of the other starters, like Sobble and Grookey, just staying there. Yeah, Cinderace, I just did it because it was really, really solid. 14, 14, 15 Dynamax. Thought, do you know what? I'm going to power up the moves as we collect Mega Particles. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. And that's my effort at getting ready to raid these jockers here. Oh, I want to raid you so badly. But that isn't going to happen. Right, anyway, I'm Master27. Thanks for checking out this one. and I will catch you all very, very soon.